Hello students, I hope everyone are doing good and preparing for your upcoming exam, first term examination in the next week. Well students, in previous class we discussed about history, the third lesson. So today I will move towards the new lesson in the earliest cities. So before starting this lesson, I'll just give an introduction to this lesson. Okay students, so just we will move back to previous two lessons. So early stage, the life in the early stage and means a stone age, and how they started growing crops, all those things we have discussed. Yes. Students, after crossing stone ages, old stone age, middle stone age and new stone age, the people will become a civilized. They will turn into civilized. Means before that they led their life like just like an animals. So after the crossing early stone age and new stone age, the copper stone age, all the stone ages, they will turn towards the civilized. They will lead their life like civilized manner, from barbarian to civilized. So before they were uncivilized. They were not able to know which is good, which is bad. Their intention is just collecting the food, just leading simple life. That's it. So later on they started growing crops. The agriculture was introduced. They came to know about what are the uses of animals, all those things. So here civilized means they will learn some basic manners. So which is good, which they can do, which cannot do, all those things, and some ethics, some traditions, some kinds of traditions, some rituals and lifestyles and settlements. Everything has been improved when the human reached a civilized stage. When human became a civilized, he learned everything, some basic manners, ethics, traditions, customs, lifestyle, settlements. Before there was no permanent settlements, he just keep on moving in search of food and shelter. So when the people are civilized, they started staying in place and they led their life by introducing agriculture, business, all those things. So for example, in fourth lesson, in the earliest cities, so in India, so not exactly in India, so in Indian subcontinent, in Indian subcontinent, present day Pakistan, so there was two cities called Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. So the informations have been given in your textbook. So regarding Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, so we will just have a look towards the textbook to gather the information. So before that, so there was other civilizations which was raised in near the bank of the rivers. Apart from Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, so there was other civilization also raised near the bank of the rivers. So I will share that information also. Just hold on. Okay students, so these are the name of the civilizations what we are going to study in this lesson. For example, we are going to study only about the Indus Valley civilization. So before learning this Indus Valley civilization, just I will give an information regarding this rest of the civilizations. The Mesopotamian civilization. So exactly near the Central Asia, between Central Asia and the Europe. So this civilization was raised near the bank of the river andre nadiya ಆಸುಪಾಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನದಿಯ ಹತ್ರ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು civilization. So Euphrates and Tigris, so these are the two rivers supported for to growth of Mesopotamian civilization, Euphrates and Tigris. So Mesopotamia means it is a land between two rivers, Euphrates and Tigris. Egyptian civilization. Egyptian civilization, for example, you know the pyramid, you know the concept of pyramid, right? So the pyramids were developed, means constructed during the Egyptian civilization. So this civilization was raised near the bank of Nile river, one of the longest flowing river in our world. Next is Inca civilization in Central Asia, so Central America, and the Greek civilization in Europe. So these are the examples for civilizations. Example for civilizations means how people are developed, how people learned basic manners, traditions, how to updated, how they are updated. Okay, compared to olden days, compared to early humans, the civilization life is totally different, like how we are living in present day. So like that, the people in civilization, they led their life, they constructed house, they introduced agricultural techniques, all those things. So Indus Valley, we focus on Indus Valley civilization. So Indus Valley civilization developed near the Indus river, what we are using to call the river Sindhu, So in English we used to call the river Indus. So near the Indus river, the cities were developed. The civilization was developed. The Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. So these are the two important cities of Indus Valley civilization. So these two important cities are present in present day Pakistan. Okay, students, regarding this, the information has been given in your textbooks. So we will go through the textbooks. Just hold on. Well, students, so here this is the map, the outline map of India, and so here where you can see this. So this is the place where the Indus Valley civilization was developed. So half of the part lies in Pakistan, present day Pakistan, and another half we can see in India. So these are the river Indus, the river Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi. So these are the Himalayan river which is going to flow all the way from Punjab, and it will join Arabian Sea. So before joining Arabian Sea, so the river Indus will flow towards Pakistan. So here in this region, the Indus Valley civilization was developed. So what was the special about these cities? So in some cities, special buildings were constructed. See, there was a special buildings were constructed, andre buildings galu idvu. And on the citadel, for example, the Mohenjo-daro, a very special tank which is archaeologists called the Great Bath, was built in this area. See, the citadel means, so what is the meaning of citadel? Citadel means a little highland, a cities which is constructed or done in little highland, ಅಂದರೆ ಎತ್ತರವಾದ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಗಳು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, see these are the Great Bath which the archaeologists have been found in Mohenjo-daro. So this is the constructed, how they constructed houses, like how we are using bricks, just like that. The people about 4700 years ago, the people have been invented the idea of bricks, baked bricks for construction of houses. So this is the clues and evidences which is provided by the archaeologist. The archaeologists have been discovered, and they have researched, and they given information regarding these two cities. So how was the life in the city? Students, how was the life in the city? The Harappan city was very busy place. So there was a people who planned the construction of special buildings in the city. So these were probably the rulers. It is likely that rulers sent people to distant lands to get metals, precious stones, and other get metals, things they have wanted. They may have kept most valuable objects such as ornaments, golds and silvers, beautiful beads and for themselves. So means the people were busy in those days, like how we are always busy in market, business, all those things. The same concept was there about 4700 years ago in Indus Valley civilization. So they went to distant lands in search of gold, silver, the precious stones, all the jewels, ornaments, all those things. So it speaks about the people were updated. They had a knowledge of their lifestyles. So you can see some pictures over here. So this is about the paintings, what they had done, and this is terracotta toys. So how we present day kids are playing with some different the remote cars and other playthings. Just like that, the terracotta toys means, terracotta means a clay has been baked in fire. So these toys have been found by archaeologists. So this provides informations. The kids had played with these terracotta toys. And here the street of Mohenjo-daro, the street of Mohenjo-daro. So how was the street? See, we can see a manhole here for drainage purpose. So this is a drainage, and see, this is the drainage. So next to the road and street you can see, and this street have been raised by compound like structures. So this was once again found in Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, so present day Pakistan. So these are the clues and evidences for this civilization. Just hold on, students, we will move further. Well, students, they had an idea of crafts. See, you can see here the beads and some other ornaments, the jewels or ornaments, what especially the women and the girls, they used to decorate themselves. So these are the clues and evidences have been found, and this speaks about crafts in the cities. They had an idea of crafts. See here, the stones have been shaped in cube and cuboids. And here the bearded men, you can see over here the bearded men. So it means it is also one of the important craft work which was done by the people of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, means the people of Indus Valley civilization. So it speaks about they had an idea of art and artifacts, means craft. They had an idea of craft. So regarding craft, here one more example. So here the toy tool which was used by kids to play, and a toy plow, here the toy plow. So these are all done by artistic work. This is done by artisans. And one more artistic works called faience. So this is a toy, so which is made in gum, which was produced in some kind of trees. Some kinds of trees produced gum. So with the help of those such type of gums, they used to do such type of toys. So these are gives in informations. They had an idea of crafts. Okay, students, regarding this concept, along with this video, I will upload a documentary. So regarding this lesson, so please go through it and read the lesson. You will come to know. So you will access more information. So which is the whatever the information is provided in your textbook. This apart from that, some more information has been you can access by watching video. So what I am going to upload in part 2 in this week. So I think this much is enough. If you have any doubts, please contact us. I hope everyone are busy in reading for your first term examination. So stay safe, be at home. I wish you everyone happy Deepavali. Work hard, learn from home. Thank you.